Hello friends, welcome back to Python and Phone programming series. So in the previous classes we have discussed about how to define list and a couple of functions on top of it. So in this class we will discuss about one more list function. So that is how to know, how many elements are there in the list. Okay, so that means I want to know the length of the list. So for that simply what we can do is we can use length of marks. So okay, there is a typo here. Let me correct that. Marks. So when you do length of marks, then it will give you the total number of elements in the list. So let's run this program and then see the output here. So you got 7 as an output here. That means if you have 7 items in the list. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So total 7 elements are there. So that's how you get the length of the list. Okay. So similarly, let's say something like uh, if you take the example of here in this list, you have multiple numbers here, right? So if you want to know, for example, 23, how many times it got repeated, you want to know that. So for that, let me do one thing. I will add one more time 23 here so that we have a more than one value. Okay, so let's say you have a list, and in that list, you want to count a particular number in that list. Okay, how many times that got repeated. So in that case, what we can do is we can use a method called count. Okay, so let me show that here. So this also will print. So what I will do is I say marks dot, okay, again there is a mistake. So marks count, what I want to count is 23. How many times the 23 is there in the list. Okay, so just for the verification, we can have a list printed here itself. Now run the program. See here, we got 2 as output here. So that's because the 23 is there in the list 2 times. Okay, so if you give 18, that means it will be only one time. Let's try that out as well. Okay, so I will say print marks.count 18. I'm giving 19, that's okay. See here, you got 0 because you don't have 19 in the list. Okay, so this is going to be very useful function in the real-time programs case, because you might have a huge list. Okay, maybe it can be numbers or even it can be words. Okay, now you want to identify the frequency of a particular word, how many times that word got repeated in the list. That time you can use this count method to know the occurrences of that particular word. Okay, so that's about this count method. In the next video we'll discuss about another list method. Till then, take care.